This is breaking financial news coming out of Washington, D.C., and the global markets are already responding with heightened attention. The U.S. Treasury has officially confirmed a new exchange rate for the Iraqi dinar, setting it at $6.99 per IQD. That's right, $6.99. This announcement, dropped just moments ago, has sent shockwaves through currency markets, geopolitical circles, and investor communities worldwide. For those who have followed the IQD saga for years, this could mark one of the most historic currency revaluations of the 21st century. Market analysts and financial strategists have long speculated about a revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. Over the years, thousands of investors held onto the hope that Iraq, with its immense natural resources and growing economic stability, would eventually see its currency restored to a rate reflecting its true economic potential. And now, with this unexpected yet stunning confirmation from the Treasury, the wait seems to be over. The implications are not just financial, they are political, global, and deeply transformative. Initial reactions from Wall Street show an immediate uptick in activity surrounding Forex trading platforms. The IQD, which had been previously undervalued for decades due to sanctions, war, and reconstruction, is now positioned as one of the strongest currencies on the planet. With a valuation of $6.99 per single dinar, this places Iraq's currency ahead of the Kuwaiti dinar, Swiss franc, and even the British pound in terms of raw exchange strength. It's a staggering shift that few predicted would happen this quickly, and even fewer believed would be officially recognized at such a high level. According to Treasury insiders, the revaluation follows months of behind-the-scenes negotiations between the U.S., IMF, World Bank, and senior officials within the Iraqi central bank. The move appears to be part of a larger economic reset plan aimed at stabilizing currency valuations across oil-rich nations and aligning them with a new basket of commodities, including gold and natural gas. Iraq, with its vast untapped reserves and increasingly robust infrastructure, was seen as a key candidate for early adjustment. Treasury officials indicated that the new rate was not only agreed upon, but verified through international auditing and compliance channels. This was not a speculative number, it's the real deal. Investors who had long held IQD as part of a long-term speculation strategy are now witnessing an unprecedented return on investment. For those who purchased millions of dinar at the old rates, the numbers are almost hard to comprehend. A single $25,000 dinar note, which could have been acquired for as little as $20 in the past, is now valued at over $170 million under the new rate. This revaluation has created an instant class of millionaires and billionaires, potentially rewriting financial futures across the board. The mood across social media and financial forums is electric, with posts of disbelief, validation, and celebration pouring in by the second. But while the excitement is palpable, it is accompanied by serious logistical and policy implications. Banks across the United States are reportedly preparing for a surge in foreign currency redemptions. Major financial institutions have already begun updating their currency exchange systems to reflect the new rate. Branches are receiving urgent directives to verify holdings, authenticate physical notes, and prepare compliance documentation for sudden high-value exchanges. Treasury guidelines are being distributed to prevent fraud, money laundering, and ensure that this financial tidal wave is managed with precision and legality. Globally, other nations are watching closely. The sudden revaluation of the IQD has implications for oil contracts, trade partnerships, and international debt settlements. Oil-exporting countries that rely on the petrodollar are now recalibrating their strategies in light of this new monetary force. There are rumors already circulating that similar adjustments may soon follow in currencies of allied Middle Eastern nations, suggesting a domino effect that could transform the very foundations of global currency alignment. In Baghdad, celebrations have erupted in the streets as citizens wake up to the realization that their national currency has just been reborn. The Iraqi government, which has quietly been implementing fiscal reforms over the past 2 years, is now being lauded for executing a strategic financial coup. Political analysts note that the timing of this announcement is no accident. It follows a recent surge in oil production agreements, regional trade deals, and anti-corruption crackdowns within the Iraqi financial system. This is not just a monetary shift. This is a declaration that Iraq is ready to reclaim its seat at the table of global financial powers. Yet with all the optimism, experts are urging caution. A revaluation of this magnitude will not be without turbulence. There are concerns over inflation control, black market manipulation, and the potential for geopolitical retaliation from entities that may not benefit from Iraq's sudden financial elevation. Moreover, for holders of dinar, not every currency note may be eligible for exchange. Treasury statements have clarified that only authenticated, non-counterfeit, and officially recognized notes will be accepted under the new rate. This means that individuals must proceed through proper financial institutions and be prepared for identity verification, tax implications, and possible delays as banks process these massive transactions. The Biden administration has so far offered no direct comment, though Treasury spokespeople confirmed the White House was briefed in advance. Some political commentators are already questioning the timing of the announcement, wondering whether it might be used to shift narratives or bolster confidence ahead of a turbulent election cycle. Regardless of the political undercurrents, the financial reality is now front and center. The world has just witnessed one of the most dramatic and swift currency revaluations in recent memory, and the aftershocks are only beginning to be felt. Major networks are scrambling to adjust their coverage. Economists are being flown in for emergency interviews. Currency traders are reassessing global strategies. And millions of ordinary people who once laughed at the idea of holding dinar as a viable investment are now watching with a mix of disbelief and regret. For those who took the risk, this moment represents vindication on a historic scale. For those who dismissed it, it's a harsh reminder that in global finance, the unexpected is always possible. As the markets digest the news, other currencies are already showing ripple effects. The dollar index is fluctuating, and gold has seen a sharp increase as investors rush toward hard assets amidst uncertainty. Forex platforms are experiencing record traffic, and some have even temporarily halted IQD trades due to overwhelming demand and recalibration needs. It's a scene that could have been lifted straight out of a financial thriller, yet it's unfolding live, right now, across the globe. What happens next remains uncertain. Some experts predict this may trigger a larger monetary reform initiative involving the revaluation or adjustment of multiple global currencies. Others suggest that Iraq's newfound financial clout could reframe political dynamics in the Middle East, shifting alliances and redrawing trade maps. One thing is clear: this is not a localized event. This is a global tremor that will continue to shake markets, policies, and portfolios in the days and weeks to come. For investors, now is the time for careful action. Financial planners are advising those holding IQD to consult with legal and tax professionals before initiating any exchanges. There are legitimate concerns about scams, misinformation, and third-party platforms attempting to exploit the rush. The Treasury has emphasized that official guidance will be distributed to banks and licensed financial institutions only. Any offers outside of these channels should be approached with extreme caution. This story is still developing, and we will continue to bring you updates as more information becomes available. But what is clear beyond any shadow of doubt is that history has just been made. The Iraqi dinar, long dormant in the shadows of economic speculation, has now stepped into the spotlight with a power few could have imagined. With its official rate now locked at $6.99 per IQD, the financial landscape has shifted forever. Stay tuned for more breaking updates as the global economy reacts to this unprecedented move. This has been your financial alert from the center of the world's markets. Watch closely, prepare wisely, and, above all, stay informed.